here we go. It's 11:11. The girl is behind, per usual. Per usual. But, to be honest, and I do not own the rights to any of this music. It's just random music that's showing up from my playlist on my Spotify list. So it's gonna probably be a little bit of a different mood tonight because I'm playing in different playlists. Normally I play from a playlist that's called Tattoo Me. And it's a list that I play like when I go and get tattoos done, because most of my tattoos take at least 3 hours to get done. So 3 to 8 hours has been my sitting time. But anyway, so yeah, I'm a little behind. I fell asleep. Not to give too much information, but your girl is synced up with the moon, so I'm tired, not just from a spiritual standpoint, but from a body standpoint. 1:13 on the timer. It takes a lot out of my body. Like, if you're a woman, if you know, you know. So this is also helping for that as well. So, hi, welcome to Manifesting with Mana. I am Mana, and I'm dealing with life on a medicinal plant level right now. But yeah, I did not make it back to do the second video about the more advanced crystals. They are still all here. I will make a video at some point in time. Maybe I might cover them towards the end of this, depending on how much time I end up taking up with this. But if not, stay tuned. There will be a video made at some point in time. But for now, there is one video out. It covers Himalayan salt, clear quartz, copper, tiger's eye, and there's an ant crawling on my table. That means somebody's trying to F around with my finances. I mean, remember, whatever you wish on me, it's gonna come back to you. Do what you do. Carnelian, agate, or agates, whatever. Somebody's probably gonna have a problem with me no matter how I say it. Rose quartz, or rose quartz, malachite, shungite, either or, shungite, shungite, whatever. Sungite. For the haters, and I'm glad that I get stuck on that one, because then I have to keep repeating it and you get to look at it. Hey girl, can you wait? Here we go, my divinity cat's here. Witch's Brew, that's what this one is called. I never really know what the band name is. It's 3 crosses. So Trinity up in here again. I'm saying y'all need to stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. All right, I was like, I'm gonna put it out, but no, I'm not. No, I'm not. All right, so this part tonight is actually gonna be more of a channeling instead of, regular tarot message. That's what I was doing today, was just kind of sitting with myself and waiting for the universe to, give me downloads to come back and talk to you guys about. So that's what this evening's gonna be about. I hope that you will stay tuned with me, though. It's got a lot of info. So I'm gonna go ahead and give that a rest for a second. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Jump straight in with some protection, maybe. So we got earth, And I need to find my... Yeah, I'm very, very much a chaotic witch moment here. It's not very organized at all. So earth, plenty of crystals, so that's earth as well. Tonight, this is a pumpkin spice chai zen tea infused with this like mixture that I made. Now this is one that I left outside last night. So this was infused by the moon. And this one is rainwater that I collected the day before and then left it out. So this is just regular moon water. And then this is water that I made yesterday with herbs from my garden. So it has lemon balm, peppermint, sweet mint, lavender, rosemary, thyme. I think that's about it. But it had all of those, basil. I had all of those. I took them from my garden and I put them inside of some water, just regular water that I got from the tap, and boiled. And then I put a little bit of sugar on top of it, and I just boiled it for a while to get all of the, stuff from it. And then I left it outside. And it tastes good to drink just like this. Tastes good just like that. But I use it to add with tea bags. So I'll either switch back and forth from a pumpkin chai or a zen taizo tea. But anyway, so we got earth. I don't know where my incense went. Oh, some Stevie Nicks. Like, it's like she magically manifested them for me. Leather and lace, Stevie and Don Henley. So we got earth. Perfect too, sister of the moon, man. You can't tell me that Stevie Nicks is not like a mother witch. You know she is. Come on now. Earth, fire, wind, water, go planet. I get my dog all excited. Vader's so happy over there. I wish I could let him in here, but then he'd be really probably loud and disruptive, and we just don't need that kind of energy right now. All right, but Beans is in here. She's sitting over there holding up position in front of the gate. So there's a little bit for you guys. All right. So let's get straight into it then. A few things that I noticed, like some of it was stuff that I had noticed the day that I had taken all of this stuff, like the original readings, the 3 things that I had to split up into sections, that which basically led me to doing this format to begin with, because I had so much information. Well, I had channeling going on that day as well, but I just kind of kept that information to myself. So I'm going to start with that. So some things that I noticed were markers, as in like markers that you draw with, some cards, a lamp, remote, steps, stairs, keys, laces, and boots. Curtains in a dark hallway, rain, coffee. So this is how I translated, like putting all that together, it channeled out like this. So, make your mark on the world and play the cards you were dealt. Illuminate the world or inspire others to take control of their lives and stop letting others manipulate their reality. Let me make sure I read that right. Make your mark on the world and play the cards you were dealt. Illuminate the world or inspire others to take control of their lives and stop letting others manipulate their reality. Take the steps to find the key to your personal truth and authentic life. Lace up your boots because it's a time of action. The curtain is being pulled back. The rain is cleansing and purifying, rejuvenating the world to wake up. So that's how I read all that. So that's just one way you guys see how I like just know things from a collective group of stuff that just happened to catch my attention in that moment, generated that message. So it was the full moon last night, moving into this morning. I don't know the exact date, the exact time that it was. If you guys know and you want to put it in the comments, please do. Engagement, you know, the likes, the love, all of that gets the message out. So anybody that does engage, I greatly appreciate you. So thank you so much. Shout out to you guys for sure. So a song that you guys should probably look up because I just saw them in concert. And before I saw them in concert, like the lyrics to it, I was just like, huh, kind of applies to, you know, life and everything. This song's called Trouble Man, and it is by Electric Guest. And I love this song. It's split into 2 different songs. I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs, actually. But a song to look up is Kim Dracula's, I think it's called Bards something. Let me see exactly what it's called. While waiting for this. Wisdom begun, season when the river was high. Alright, let's see. The Bard's Last Note. Look that up. Kim Dracula. Yeah. Alright, affirmation. I am open to working with my own power and harnessing it for the abundance and good of myself and all. All right, so like I said at the beginning, your girl is in sync. She is in rhythm and in tune with the cycles of the moon. Like, I am there. To me, that's a sign that if you, you're not going to be there if you're a man, but a woman, we need to sync up. You know how we do. Women sync up when we get around each other. Get into the natural cycle of the moon. And even if you're not a woman, you can still find a way to tap into that natural circadian rhythm of the world. Mine is off as far as that goes because I'm a night person. I'm very much a sleep later in the morning, stay up later at night type of person. But even then, not really, because on average, I get maybe about 2 to 5 hours of sleep a day, maybe sometimes. Or I just catnap a lot. Hence, that's what I was doing right before this. I've fallen in and out of sleep ever since the crystal thing. I just kind of sat on the couch and passed out and was in and out of catnapping until like right before 11 o'clock. And then I was like, oh, that's right, you need to get up. So I'm here on time. I'm punctual still, you know. So get back into tune with the rhythm of the moon, natural beat, earth cycles, synchronizations. When you do that, when you get back into the natural rhythm of the world, the synchronizations will increase when you do that. Okay, so get into the Trinity thing that I was talking about earlier if you were here and watched the starting with crystals. 1333 on the timer. If you were here for that, I was talking about the Trinity, 333. There were 3 of them, 3 3s, Trinity 9. So I broke it down and I'm like 369. Have you ever heard that before? I think Little John says it at the beginning of the get low. 369, like it's a code. And here go my dogs fighting again. So I'm going to have to let Vader in here because he's feeling himself right now. That's where I get my tattoos from. Dreamwalker Tattoo here in Lynchburg. You can come on in here. No, Declan, I'm not doing this with you again tonight, sir. You can go lay down and you can come in here. So now I know that you guys can knock me off the road anytime I decide to do a reading because somebody wants some attention. Vader, you can go lay down on that bed over there. Declan, you can go lay down. I'm not feeding you. Always. He's always sitting around waiting to get fed. So annoying. Like I said last time. Karmic's gonna karmic, man. Karmic's gonna karmic. You guys see Vader's face popped up? Let's see if he can say hi to you guys real quick. without knocking me out. Can you give me a hug? All right, this is Vader. That's why I'm like, he's gonna win every time. He is the empath of the house. He's a big ass baby. He is a big boy, but he is a big, sensitive baby. Like, look at this face. Look at it. Am I embarrassing you? You're like, oh, Mom, stop it. I'm a big boy. You're telling on me. Tell everybody. I'm a big, strong boy. Yes, he's a big, strong boy. So nice. No, I don't want to play right now. All right. Got him hyped up. Anyway, the Trinity, 369. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, or the Most High, if you want to translate them between the two. Christianity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Spirituality, Ascended Masters, Ancestors, Most High, or, you know, however you choose to label them. Most High, God, Buddha, whatever. Don't get caught up so much on the terminology. We're all saying the same thing pretty much. So if you have ever seen that show Rick and Morty before, there actually are episodes where Rick has a girlfriend and her name is Trinity, and she goes around from planets and she puts them into a hive mind mentality. So she basically will come down and turn one of them, kind of like a zombie-like thing, turn one of them, and in the show they would like throw up into each other's mouths and stuff. Yeah, it was a whole thing. Anyway, that's how they would spread the consciousness among each other. And when they would spread the consciousness around each other, they would all be thinking with one mind, like a hive mind. But it was Trinity's mind. She was controlling the minds of the hive, but for the better. Check it out. There's a couple of episodes that involve Trinity, but one specifically where Rick basically goes back, spoiler alert, basically goes back and is like, it's a whole presidential debate thing too. There's a black president and he wants to win and he wants to take everybody over with the hive man mentality. And then, you know, just look up the episode. Anyway, I had that epiphany about the Rick and Morty Trinity, hive mind mentality. And I'm telling you, there's this dude that came into my life recently, and he sparks my mind to think about things. I like to think of him here lately as like a human familiar. Like, for real, he makes my mind think a little bit differently and in a good way. So, you know, shout out Brandon, thanks. Because the hive mind thing, you're the one that made me think about it, which then made me think about Rick and Morty, which then made me think about how I've been saying the Trinity here all of this time. So I was like, oh my God, you remember when you saw that episode on Rick and Morty? Same. So, grand epiphany, thanks to you, sir. Thank you. Another thing that I noticed, obviously, with thinking about the hive mind, you're thinking about bees. And I've been having bees attracted to me a lot here lately. Bees see your aura. Like, they will see you like you're a flower and be attracted to you. So if you have a lot of bees that like to approach you, that's a good thing. They see your aura. They see your halo. I don't want to use her song because right now, yeah, I need to distance myself away from her. For entertainment purposes only, by the way. This is just a, you know, made up scenario. This is a different dimension I'm talking in, but you know who I'm talking about, that woman, Queen Bee. Maybe that, you know, maybe that's the connection. Queen Bee, hive mentality. Did I just break it? Because that was just a thought. That just was a stream of consciousness. Did I break it? The Queen Bee, she got a hive mentality going on. Everybody got to come out and thank her. Guys, if I end up missing, just saying, they talking about some strange things be happening when they talk about it. Thank you, girl. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Oh. Just saying, they say some strange things happen. Oh, feeling good? Yes, Nina Simone. And this has been a song that's been popping up in my consciousness here lately. So feeling good. All right, cougars. I will just read the property of the cougar. So there's a whole bunch about it, but I'll just read some of the properties. So embody the qualities of a cougar. Leadership. Maybe talking. Leadership, standing behind your convictions, confidence, you're clever, you have awareness, you're balanced, steadfast, responsible, dependable, you have strength within your feminine energy, you're learning proper use of power, you have observation, you can be a messenger between human and divine beings, you have decisiveness, you're a spiritual warrior. I can't talk. What is the problem with my speech right now? You are a spiritual warrior. You may have clairvoyancy, a level of patience and wisdom, courage. Okay, I hope that works after this. New headphones for me too, apparently. Hopefully they'll dry out. You're comfortable in your solitude, or you need to become comfortable in your solitude. Strength and grace. You found balance between your power and your intentions. You use your leadership to be wise for yourself and wise for others without your ego. My goodness, I can't talk right now. What is that about? What is that about? Cougars are happiest prowling in the shadows during magical hours of dusk and dawn, bringing strength, courage, and instincts, and a sensual mystique. She's powerful and has a solitary life that teaches us how to use our power so that we may become effective, fair leaders who do not abuse our power. So that's just some qualities that embody the cougar that at this time might be beneficial for you to call upon. The cougar as a spirit animal. Oh, I'll put a spell on you. Back to back, Nina Simone. I'm not mad at it. I love her. All right. It's the time of the divine feminines purging so that they can help to cleanse out what is no longer needed just within themselves, but in humanity. It's the purge of times right now. Toxic behaviors of others almost make her sick. If you are a divine feminine, then you are just disgusted by the toxic behavior of other people. It's just so off-putting to you. It like physically will manifest within yourself. It will cause your body to naturally purge itself. Like you'll have upset stomach, maybe the whole Tums thing, upset stomach, diarrhea, indigestion, heartburn, indigestion. That's not Tums, Pepto-Bismol. You might be having that whole scenario happening right now of your body, naturally trying to purge things out of it, or you might be getting sick and like. Any way it can, it's coming out of your body, either from the bottom or the top. Now it's here. Like, you're cleansing, you're purging. Literally, toxic things from your body and yourself. Maybe you changed your diet and you're just, like, not eating as much processed foods. Because naturally, when you change your diet, your body, like, starts cleansing itself out, too. Especially if you're eating a more, like, organic, green-based diet. And you don't have to eat organic, but just like more fruits and natural vegetables and things like that. Like you're definitely going to go through a change. Your body's going to be cleansing out all the stuff that you've been taking in. So you could be having a purge like that, but also trying to purge all this energy in this world, man. So I had this download. Trying to see if I want to get into this now or if I want to wait to the second half. I think I might want to go ahead and wait to the second half because this is a great place to start. So, before I leave though, I'm going to hit the base with one of these stones over here that are the more advanced stones that I was going to talk about, or crystals that I was going to talk about. And so my dude Brandon, right? He was talking about his Super 7. And this song is called Crystals by Stevie Nicks. Talk about crystals, and I love me some Stevie. Yeah. We're gonna listen to this song when we come back. I really love this song. It's one of my favorite Stevie Nicks songs. So Super 7. See, that's what mine looks like. Mine's what mine looks like. And best believing I turned around and the water was closing all around. Sorry. Like a love that finally found me. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone, but I could sit here and sing this whole song for you guys. All right, Super 7. It's the growth, spirituality, and energy stone. Super 7, also known as the Melody Stone, contains 7 different crystals. As a highly spiritual stone, it enhances psychic abilities while keeping you spiritually grounded. Super 7 helps with personal growth. Maybe somebody trying to channel it through talking about, I didn't want to grope somebody. I don't know. That's another ability I've started to pick up on, that there are no such thing as accidents. Only, mistakes, only happy little accidents, says Bob Ross. Says, do you guys hear that in the background? That is my masculine cat over here playing with my headphones. And the growling is my deity cat, Beans, trying to warn him to tell him to get out of here. She's like, you need to get out of here and leave those headphones alone, boy. So yeah. This stone, let me read the last sentence again. Super 7 helps with personal growth, enhances inspiration, and awakens undiscovered energies. Now, I'm going to leave it open for crowd participation here. If you know the 7 different crystals that make up the Super 7, and I'm sure I know somebody that will know this answer, so, go ahead and chime in and let everybody know. Crowd participation time, Super 7. Give us the crystalline knowledge of you. So with that, I am going to go ahead and end this first section of Manifesting with Mana. For those of you that are returning viewers, thank you so much. Every time you guys come back, every time that you guys engage, every time that you guys subscribe, it helps you get the message out there for more people that may resonate with someone like me. Because let's be real. I'm definitely a little bit different than some people, so I may resonate a little bit better with others than, some. But either way, the point is, oh, you guys want to meet my masculine? This is Dale. He is the masculine energy. He is very fluffy right now because he had to get a bath today. So that's why he's in his feelings. He had to get a bath today because he took it upon himself. I wasn't moving fast enough for him, in his opinion, and so he decided to go get the bag of cat food and tear it open and start eating. And I was getting ready to feed them. I was in the process of getting ready to feed them, and I go back into my sunroom, and he has ripped a hole in the bag, and there's food all over the place. So I chase him into a corner, and he starts peeing on himself. So I had to give him a bath. Like, he's a big-ass baby. He's just like Vader. He is a big-ass man-child. He will let me pretty much do whatever I want to do with him. He is a big baby. He likes to be coddled. Yes. Big-ass baby. So after he got a bath, he then just went and sulked inside of this box that I keep in the living room for them to just hide in and play. He just sat and sulked in that until I woke up, and now here he is. So me and him, this is the divine masculine energy of the house, and right now he is very much, coddle me, I need attention, make me feel secure. So I don't know if that's how the masculine energy in your life is right now, but that's how it is in my house. And with that, perfect timing, 30:10 on the timer, the end of Miss Stevie Nicks, and I will be back. I'm gonna take a break, and I will be back with the second half of this. Thank you guys. I love you. I say.